After David, the hidden son, inherited the entire fortune, life took a strange turn for everyone. Michael, Ethan, and Ryan tried to move on, but resentment still lingered. They rarely spoke, and when they did, it always ended in silence or blame. David, the newly found brother, had moved to Dallas. He invested part of the inheritance and even started a charity foundation in their father's name, the Charles Henderson Trust. Everyone praised him for his generosity, but deep down the other brothers believed there was more he wasn't telling them. One rainy evening, Ryan received a letter with no sender name. Inside was a copy of a hidden will, allegedly written by their father years before his death. It wasn't the same one the lawyers had read. This one said something different. All my sons shall share equally. None must rise while others fall. The letter also included a small note in a shaky signature that looked like Charles Henderson's handwriting. He immediately called Ethan and Michael. The three brothers met for the first time in months, and for a brief moment, it felt like old times again. Three brothers, sitting around their father's old table, trying to make sense of his words. They decided to confront David. When they showed up at his Dallas office, David didn't seem surprised. In fact, he calmly admitted that he'd known about that second will but said their father had torn it up years ago and replaced it with a final one the court used. But Ryan didn't buy it. If that will was fake, he said, why was it hidden in Dad's old study drawer locked away? David hesitated. Then, with a tired sigh, he revealed something none of them expected. Their father had made two different wills because he never fully trusted the people around him. He wanted to test his sons, to see whether they valued each other more than his money. The note Ryan found was never meant to be read. It was their father's unfinished draft moral. Yes. The room went silent. For the first time in years, the four brothers realized they had been pawns in their father's final lesson, a man who believed that unity was worth more than wealth, even if it meant tearing them apart to prove it. David then made a decision that would shock everyone once again. He announced that he was dissolving the trust and dividing what remained of the inheritance equally among all of them. Michael broke down in tears. Ethan hugged Ryan. Even David looked emotional for the first time. But as they finally walked out of the office together, something caught Ryan's eye. On David's desk was another sealed envelope labeled for David only. He didn't mention it. Not yet. Because deep down, he knew their father's secrets weren't over.